Carl Jung once said, "Intuition is a psychic function that provides us with a perception of the possibilities inherent in a situation." This simple yet profound statement raises a crucial question. What is intuition really, and how can we access it in a world that prioritizes logic and reason? For Jung, intuition was one of the four main functions of the psyche, alongside thinking, sensation, and feeling. It represents a form of knowledge that doesn't rely on linear logic, but rather on an immediate and unconscious understanding of things. It's like a quiet whisper from the unconscious, offering insights that often can't be put into words. In today's world, we tend to ignore or dismiss this inner voice, choosing instead to trust rational analysis and tangible data. We live in a society that values what can be measured, explained, and proven. But Jung invites us to return to inner wisdom, to rediscover the language of the soul, which communicates through symbols, dreams, and intuitions. As we explore the theme, Unlock the Power of Your Intuition, we'll delve into how this natural ability can guide us towards a more authentic life that aligns with our true self. We'll examine intuition not just as a practical tool for decision-making, but as a gateway to the process of individuation, the path that leads us to our fullest potential. So, the central question we must ask ourselves is, are we truly listening to our intuition? Or are we so wrapped up in our conscious thoughts that we've lost touch with this inner voice? Jung believed that to reach a higher state of self-understanding and fulfillment, it was crucial to reconnect with this often overlooked psychic function. In this video, we'll understand how we can unlock the power of our intuition and allow it to guide us towards a richer and more meaningful life. For Jung, intuition was more than just a fleeting impression. It was a vital psychic function that connects us to the vast realm of the unconscious. While thinking and sensation are grounded in the objective concrete world, intuition acts as a radar, picking up signals from the collective unconscious and the deeper layers of the psyche. Jung categorized the psychic functions into two groups: rational, thinking and feeling, and irrational, sensation and intuition. Intuition, being an irrational function, doesn't follow traditional logic, but instead offers an immediate perception of the whole picture of a situation. It provides us with a broad vision that transcends the limitations of conscious reasoning. In the process of individuation, a central concept in Jungian psychology that refers to the development of the whole self, intuition plays a crucial role. Jung believed that to achieve individuation, we need to integrate all parts of our psyche, including those that manifest through non-rational forms of knowledge, like intuition and archetypes. The collective unconscious, a term also coined by Jung, is the reservoir of shared human experiences, made up of archetypes and universal patterns that shape our behaviors, emotions, and thoughts. Intuition serves as a bridge that connects us to this archetypal realm, allowing us to tap into wisdom beyond personal experience and conscious memory. Archetypes like the sage, the hero, the shadow, and the animus are expressions of this collective unconscious, showing up in our dreams, myths, and cultural symbols. Intuition often guides us through these archetypes, providing clues and insights into our choices and personal challenges. For example, a recurring dream or symbolic image might point us toward a path to follow, revealing aspects of ourselves that need exploration or transformation. Developing intuition, according to Jung, is a fundamental part of the journey of self-discovery and integration of the deeper layers of the psyche. It's like shining a light on the dark areas of our mind, illuminating parts of ourselves that we often avoid or don't fully understand. This journey of self-knowledge is essential for unlocking our true potential and aligning with our life's purpose. Seeing intuition as a guide that leads us through the path of individuation means recognizing that it is not just a useful tool for daily decisions, but also a spiritual and psychological guide that brings us closer to our authentic selves. Let's bring this discussion into everyday reality by exploring how intuition affects our lives and how we can use it as a practical tool for self-discovery and decision-making. Imagine a common situation. You're about to make an important decision, like changing jobs, entering a new relationship, or moving to a different city. You make lists of pros and cons, talk to friends, and research all the possibilities, but deep down, there's a feeling you just can't shake. Maybe it's a slight discomfort or an unexplained curiosity pulling you in a specific direction. That's the voice of your intuition. Jung would suggest that instead of ignoring this feeling or trying to rationalize it, we should open ourselves up to it, explore its roots, and understand where it's coming from. Our intuition can be seen as the unconscious mind communicating something that the conscious mind has not yet grasped. Ignoring this inner voice is like rejecting a valuable map that could lead us to self-discovery and personal fulfillment. A powerful example of intuition in everyday life is the well-known feeling of alertness that many people experience in moments of imminent danger. This reaction is a form of unconscious intelligence, where our senses pick up subtle cues from the environment that our conscious mind hasn't fully processed yet. Although we might not be able to explain why, our intuition senses that something is wrong. Consider another deeper example. Someone who, from a young age, feels a calling toward a creative career, but chooses a safer, more rational path, like a stable office job. Over time, this person might begin to feel a growing restlessness, a sense that something is missing from their life. That discomfort is their intuition urging them to look within and reconnect with their true self, with that creative desire they once suppressed. If this intuition goes unheard, it may eventually manifest as frustration, dissatisfaction, or even physical symptoms like anxiety and stress. Jung believed that neuroses often arise when we ignore our inner needs and stray from our authentic path. So, unlocking the power of intuition is essentially about giving yourself permission to listen to that inner voice and act on its insights. It's about trusting the unconscious process, knowing that our mind, even beyond conscious awareness, is constantly working in our best interest, offering guidance based on a wisdom that surpasses logical reasoning. Recognizing this inner wisdom can transform how we handle our decisions and help us live in a way that is more aligned with our values and our essence. By tuning into your intuition, you not only make more mindful choices, but also move closer to your process of individuation and your true life's purpose. As we deepen our understanding of intuition, it's crucial to explore its connection to the process of inner healing and transformation. Jung viewed the acceptance of intuition as a way to integrate the various parts of the psyche and to resolve internal conflicts that arise when we ignore our deeper nature. Intuition is closely linked to the collective unconscious, which contains the archetypes and universal experiences of humanity. By unlocking this psychic function, we allow these archetypal forces to guide us, providing a broader perspective on our own life journey. Archetypes act as internal patterns or models that shape the way we perceive the world and ourselves. When we tap into our intuition, we engage with these archetypes, allowing them to influence our path and offer insights that lead to a deeper understanding of who we are and what drives us. This alignment with our intuitive self is not just a tool for guidance, it's a transformative force that leads us to a more authentic and fulfilling existence. For example, the archetype of the sage can manifest through intuition as an inner voice that offers guidance in moments of doubt. This archetype connects us to humanity's accumulated wisdom and helps us make decisions that resonate with a greater purpose. By listening to this guidance, we allow our lives to be shaped by forces that go beyond our ego and conscious reasoning. Moreover, intuition is deeply tied to the concept of the shadow, another central element in Jung's work. The shadow represents the parts of ourselves that we repress or deny, often because we see them as unacceptable or incompatible with the image we want to project to the world. When we distance ourselves from our intuition, these shadowy aspects of the psyche tend to find indirect ways to manifest, creating emotional blocks and internal conflicts. Integrating the shadow and embracing intuition are processes that go hand in hand. Intuition often reveals what we avoid seeing: our fears, suppressed desires, untapped talents, and latent potentials. When we have the courage to confront these aspects and accept them, we take a significant step toward healing and individuation. Jung believed that all healing and inner growth begin with the acceptance of what is hidden within us. Intuition, therefore, serves as a compassionate guide that leads us through this uncharted territory, pointing us to where we need to focus our attention and where our deepest wounds reside. It acts as a beacon, illuminating the parts of our psyche that need to be acknowledged, transformed, and integrated. When we unlock the power of our intuition and allow ourselves to listen to this inner voice, we open the door to a new level of awareness. This heightened perception empowers us to live more authentically and in alignment with our true self. As we progress on our journey of individuation, we become more whole, embracing both our light and our darkness. Healing, then, is not merely about eliminating pain or discomfort, but about integrating all parts of ourselves, our contradictions, our unrealized dreams, and even our deepest fears. Intuition is the key that unlocks these inner doors, enabling transformation to occur from within. As we conclude our exploration of how to unlock the power of intuition, it's worth reflecting on Jung's profound message. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakens. This statement encapsulates the essence of the individuation process and the transformative role of intuition in our inner journey. Unlocking intuition is much more than just trusting a feeling or a hunch. It is embarking on a journey of self-discovery where the goal is not to find easy answers, but to establish a genuine connection with our deepest self. Intuition invites us to look inward and access wisdom that transcends the limits of rational thought, guiding us to discover who we truly are beyond the masks we wear every day. By integrating intuition into our lives, we also allow the individuation process to unfold more naturally. Each intuitive insight brings us closer to our wholeness, illuminating the aspects of our personality that we need to confront and embrace. Jung teaches us that true freedom comes from accepting and integrating all parts of our psyche, including those hidden in the shadows. Intuition is like an internal compass pointing us toward our true purpose. When we learn to trust this compass, we start making choices that align with our essence and our deepest values. By following this guidance, we let go of the need for conformity and embrace the courage to be who we truly are, regardless of external expectations. Life becomes richer and more meaningful when we allow ourselves to live from our intuitive center. We become more attuned to the signs and synchronicities that life presents to us, realizing that nothing is by chance and that each moment holds a lesson or valuable insight for our growth. This perspective gives us a new way to face challenges, seeing them not as obstacles, but as opportunities for expansion and learning. By unlocking the power of intuition, we create space for a deeper and more intimate relationship with the universe within us and the reality that surrounds us. Jung believed that the path to personal fulfillment lay in the complete acceptance of oneself, and intuition is an essential tool in this process. It invites us to be vulnerable, to trust the unknown, and to accept that true wisdom often comes from places beyond the reach of logical thought. So, let this be an invitation to you. Allow yourself to listen to the subtle voice of your intuition. Let it guide your decisions, illuminate your shadows, and reveal the unexplored paths of your soul. Embrace your journey of individuation with the courage of someone who knows that true power lies in following your own truth, even when it challenges logic or others' expectations. Remember, as Jung said, true fulfillment comes from becoming who you are. And to become who you are, you must unlock the door to intuition, for it is the gateway to the mystery and magic of life that exists beyond the visible. May your journey be guided by this inner wisdom, leading you to a deep and transformative encounter with yourself. In doing so, by unlocking the power of your intuition, you not only move closer to a more authentic and fulfilling life, but also connect to the universal process of growth and transformation that we are all ultimately here to experience.